Hello, everyone. This is John Crate, and we're back in the show with the Oakland Athletics. Okay, as you can see, we've got as we talked about last time, we have three free agents, or three exclusive free agents and we talked about last time, but they are all going to have to go. Cole Irvin's off the roster. We have 8 closers, so I think this year we're going to get rid of a bunch of these relief pitchers and move a bunch of these guys to relief pitchers. Chad Pinder. It was Ramon Laureano. Sorry, buddy. You've been very effective for us for the last couple of years, but you're starting to fall off a cliff here, and I don't want to pay you while you do so. Not when we've got other players coming up that aren't nearly as good offensively, but are way better defensively. Pache is already a way better defensive player. As for staff, we need a hitting coach and we need a pitching coach. Let's see what we can find. So Leonard Dark, -3 to drag bunting. I do not mind that. +3 to power and +3 to contact is pretty damn good. So I'm thinking that he's kind of what we're going to target him. Everyone has 3 years left, so let's make him let's make him a 3-year deal. And then a pitching coach. So this guy gives us a bunch to all of our per 9s. I think that's about as good as we're going to get. So yeah. So yeah, we don't have any more exclusive free agents. That's good. We got our hitting coach. It's fine. Milwaukee can claim them. Okay, we need to get our new pitching coach. Probably you. Let's take a look. No, you. Make sure we get you. There we go. And no qualifying offers that we want to give out. Arbitration. Sheldon Noisy. We do not need you anymore, unfortunately. One year, 1.1 mil isn't a bad deal for Josh Spores. Well, I'll offer him that. And I'll submit arbitration as well, or just in case. Noisy though, so we're gonna get rid of him. As much as I like Sheldon Noisy in real life, like, he's just too many players there. We don't need him. As you can see, so basically we have 28 relief pitchers, so we're going to get rid of a bunch of those. But first things first. We need to buy out some arbitration years. So he wants 2.2 million for arbitration here, so let's move this to buy him out. 2.2 a year. Obviously, you get a contract, and we're gonna have to add him to the Rule 5 or to the 40-man as well. Okay. For you, you don't even want all that much. buy out all your seasons, and you're finally starting to live up to your potential. So yeah, we'll offer that. A lot of these guys are going to have to be added to the Rule 5 this year, aren't they? Which means we're going to have to make some trades. Okay, so we're going to get rid of Brandon Williamson because we can sign somebody better if we have to. He's just filler. Okay, so you want 2.3 a year? That's reasonable. Okay. I could sign you for 7 years. It's still a very reasonable rate. So I think that's what we're going to do. 3.6. Yeah, that's not a bad deal for a relief pitcher as good like him. Okay, obviously anyone with B potential we're gonna give contracts to. Okay, so basically we're gonna move like 3 of those. So we're gonna have 20. We're gonna move 3 of those closers to relievers. So that's gonna give us basically 23 relief pitchers. So we can drop 3 or 4 of them, potentially 5 if we're gonna go after someone in free agency. Get the younger players. There's 5 guys. We can let these 5 go for now, I think, and then we can re-sign them if we want, if we need to later. So okay, Weisenberger, Kolashak. Carrillo and McGregor. Excuse me. Camera relief pitcher. Camera relief pitcher. And all of these guys have good stamina, so they could all make relief pitchers instead of closers. Doesn't really matter though. There. Obviously, Soderstrom is getting a contract. So 6 years, 1.6 a year, we can do that. Just a little much. There. Ponce is going up again. Jeez, he's got some right-handed power. Okay, you we could let go and see if we can find better. We're gonna have to figure out what we want to do with you. Okay, obviously you're sticking around, Mr. Casey. Those two we don't need. Okay, you're out of options, my man. And we don't really need you, so I think we can let you go. I'll give you a contract because we're gonna have to trade pitchers as well. So I think we'll sign you just so we can throw you into a trade. I think. Okay, so cut Ota, Brennan, Holzier, and Aruda. We're gonna have to trade a couple players because a bunch of guys are out of options too. That's okay. Who's in free agency? much do you want? You want a lot of money. You don't want nearly as much money. Hmm. Dang it. Kill Badoo turns into a ridiculously good player here. Do we sign him? Do we call our contention window open? Because, I mean, we are doing pretty well. Or, I mean, our team on paper looks pretty good, is what I mean to say. Hernandez doesn't really want all that much, but Badoo's younger, so that's probably works out better for us. I'm willing to give him an offer. Basically $15 million a year for 5 years for somebody like him, for somebody with his ability isn't a bad call. I'm willing to do that. The real question is, who do we need on the 40-man? We have 33 players on the 40-man right now. So we have to add you to the 40-man. And you. Okay, there's one we can skip. And those guys I don't have to worry about. Okay, relief pitching. We have to add you. And you. Jesus. Not you. Okay, but you're not Rule 5 eligible, so don't worry too much about you. Okay, you are, though. So are you, but I'm not worried about you. And if somebody really wants Trey Cabbage, they can have him. In the meantime, we've got to move some of these guys around because we need. I want to get moves one of these. Who here is who's the worst fielder? Here. No, 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 no. There. Just needed to move somebody over. Moving him down the defensive spectrum. Okay, so he's still got options. He does not. Neither does Diaz. Once again, we have 10 starting pitchers on the 40-man. They all have options except for Tabor. We could have Tabor in the bullpen, though, over a guy like McGraw. We don't really have a long man in the bull out of those guys. In the bullpen, we don't really have much for relief for long men, do we? Ryan Weathers. That's really about it. So yeah, okay, Tabor. We can have Tabor be our long man. So that's not as big of a deal as I thought. So we've got 24, 35, 36. We got 38 men on the 40 man. So we can put two more guys on the 40 man. And if we sign Akil Badu, that'll be 39. Okay, I think we're okay. No, we're not. I do want to. We should trade somebody. We're gonna have to get rid of either Isan Diaz. Or are we? Because we got rid of a few guys, didn't we? We got rid of Pinder. So that means our outfielder is gonna be him. Oh, Peyton Burdick also we gotta get rid of. I think. Yeah. Oh, can't sign. We gotta wait. Okay, they have not accepted their contracts. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that. Still don't have a Badu. But no one else has offered him a contract, so you'd think. Okay, so here's how we're going to pull this. Okay, so that means that, okay, so we're going to have Armentos, probably a Badu, so we got Badu, Armentos. Okay, he's out of options too. Yeah, I think we try to get rid of both those guys. Well, here, let's split them up. Here's how. Okay, I got an idea. So Burdick and Diaz, because Diaz is more versatile, though. Because he can only play third. Oh, there's a good starting pitching prospect right there. Right off the bat, the Orioles are giving me somebody. Right off the bat, I don't think we're going to get a better deal than the Orioles. Not for a pitcher that young and that good right off the bat. Okay, yeah, we don't have to have him on the Rule 5, and he's not on the 40-man yet. Okay, that's good. So that worked out very well. Okay, so we can get rid of Sanchez, I think. He doesn't even have much stamina. Okay, so if we try to trade Sanchez... Who else can we get rid of here? Sanchez... Cusick, perhaps. Who wants to offer? Who wants two starting pitchers like this? Don't know that we'll get too much for him. You never know. Relief pitcher would be potential. Alright, fielder. Eric Pena. How's Eric Pena still only 24? My God. They're a bullpen arm. That's probably about as good as we're going to find. The Nationals. You'll have to give up a bullpen arm with a lot of potential. Who do I like better? The Pirates have a 19-year-old that's 68 overall. The Nationals are offering me a 21-year-old at 21 over. Let's just do this one. Okay, not on the 40 man, and he's not Rule 5 eligible. Okay, perfect. So that means we have 17 starters, so we are going to sign probably some more organizational depth, but otherwise, for starting pitcher, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we have eight starting pitchers on the 40 man. That's more reasonable. And Tabor is going to be on the roster in the bullpen as a long man. And looking at the guys that could be taken from in the Rule 5, I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so we're not going to sign anybody there yet. Bam. Okay. We still have the best, by far the best contract offer for Gil Badu. He should probably just sign. Okay, so we need pitching. Ian Anderson. Yeah, he wants a lot. Like I said, we need like at least two more organizational depth arms here. No, he's not going to work, I don't think. Nope. Nope. I know Cole Sands won't work. No, he won't. Matt Cantanero. Yeah, that's one. Two. Don't need any relief pitchers. I would like one more catcher. Another second baseman would be good, and another outfielder would be good. Yeah, I didn't think so. Sure, you'll work. You want a lot of money to essentially be a DH. I think we're not going to find a diamond in the rough here. I think the best we can do right now is just bring in somebody who can. Here, we'll bring you back. How about that? Oh, you want a real contract now? doesn't particularly matter who it is. There, you. I do want one more outfielder, whether it's a left, center, or right. Let's just take a look. Right field, preferably. They're better defensively. Sure, he'll make a good backup. Anybody else kind of interesting around here? Doubtful, but let's take a quick look. No. Rangers traded for Jesse Winkler. God, that guy had a terrible season this year, too. Yay, we had a kill Badoo. Rule 5. They're saying if I take anyone, it should be him. I do not want him. Pretty sure there's going to be nobody that we want here. Yeah. Looks like Jeffrey. Looks like we lost a couple guys. Okay, we lost Roush, so we should probably go get a shortstop. We lost Zach. Okay, we need another starting pitcher, and we need another. So we lost what? 2 outfielders? No, a shortstop, an outfielder, and a starting pitcher. Yep. So yeah, let's get another shortstop, another outfielder, and another starting pitcher. Okay, yeah. None of them were really big losses. They weren't on, like I said, they weren't on the 40-man. It doesn't particularly matter. So let's just find a pitcher that we can sign to the minors to fill a hole. You work, that's fine. So maybe in this upcoming draft we'll get a we'll have to go after a shortstop for at least organizational depth. Sure, Parker Meadows, that works for me. Somebody else wanted that guy? Fine, we'll get another starting pitcher. My God, that's ridiculous. Renewable contracts. These guys did not sign their contract, so we'll renew the contract. That's what I've been forgetting to do the last couple of years for a couple guys, so renew the contract, yes. Are there any free agents that are just like, what the fuck are you guys still doing out here? Not really. Xander Bogaerts, I guess, but he's starting to fall apart pretty fast. Okay, we are into the season. So we have 35 men on our 40-man roster. Right now we're ranked 4. What the hell? We'll see if that holds till after spring training. Okay, let's get our roster set up. So, pitching 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're going down. So are you. Tabor is staying up as a relief pitcher. So that's 6 pitchers. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hold on, okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 pitchers. 13 pitchers, okay. That should be how we want it there. Okay. You're going down. So we have our 2 catchers. Davers, obviously. Muncy, obviously. Riley and Ironman. Watson. We have 6 outfielders here. That's a little too many. You're going down, obviously. Neither of these guys have options. I don't even particularly want to send down Pache. You, though... I do want to send down. Or at least trade. Here. Sure, I don't think it's going to get much better than that. Another Ayla. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We'll take it. 2, so there's 4. Okay, so that puts us at 26 players, actually. Also, we have 15 players at double A, or at single A. We need more players at double A. Who all is at single A? Whatever, they'll fix it. Anyway, when I did that, that fixed our roster. Although that does mean Poisson is up with us. It's probably not ideal, but I guess we'll have to deal with it. Starting the regular season, we are still ranked as the fourth best overall team. How did that happen? Did Akil Badu and some off-season improvements really make us that much better? We jumped from we started last season at the 19th best team to the fourth. Holy shit! I guess our contention window is open. Wow. Um. Okay. You are not a bullpen arm. You should be starting. All righties. That's fine. Okay, lineups. Okay. That's kind of... Who do we want leading? Okay, well, Davers is batting second. That's clear. You're batting third. Badu, you're leading off. Is there anyone on the bench who hits righties pretty well? You, I guess. Poisson is the DH. I don't know about that. There, something like that. Okay, against lefties. Yeah, you're leading off. Poisson's pretty good against lefties, actually. It's fine. Okay, then Muncie. Okay, that looks okay. One to 2 months. Okay, we need to bring up an outfielder now. You're on the 40 man. You get jumped up, Curtis. Okay, but so who's gonna play center? It's probably just gonna be you. You're pretty good defensively, so I'm not too worried about it. Or would a Badu be a better fit? He's a little... No, it's fine. Here we go. Let's rattle off some wins, guys. Keep him on the list. Oh, we're a 500 team. Or worse than a 500 team. My lord. Come on, you guys. We're supposed to be the fourth best team in baseball. Akil Badu for over 6 months. Okay, fine. He's out for the season. Which means we gotta add somebody to the 40-man. Wait a minute. We don't have to. I've got an idea. He can play left and right. Not very well, but he can. All of a sudden I have 6 catchers. What happened? There. That's better. Okay, so we need a left fielder. Who's going to play left for us? It's probably going to be you. You can still bat fourth, though. I'm fine with that. Oh, okay. Well, in this one case, we just need a DH. So who's our best lefty hitter that's left? It's still probably you. Poisson, though. Yeah, Poisson will be DH here. Get him some more at-bats. God, we're 10 games out of first in this division. Ugh. We're freaking awful. How are we this bad? Okay, now here we go. Now we're throwing some wins out there. Okay, so now we can do something about our outfield situation. He was hitting righties too, but Yeah, we need the defense more. It's fine. How about this? What's he doing? 62. Okay, he's 62 and 68. I don't know if I can pull him. He's hitting the ball. He's really hitting the ball. Okay, we got the draft. We got the second overall pick because we were so bad, which is impressive. Okay, so we got some blue chip starting pitchers. We don't particularly need pitching right now, though, is kind of the thing. We could use a second baseman. A blue chip third baseman who looks really good. That's probably who we should take. Yeah, we almost have to. We do not need another project first baseman. We have a couple of those. Project catchers, you can always use more of those, though. Perhaps you. No, I don't want him. Let's go with the catcher. And then we wanted the second baseman. So we'll take him. Yeah, none of these guys, I don't trust any of those guys. We scouted you, though. We'll take you. Okay, so we got second, third, catcher, and right field. 65, 60, 65s on those across the board. Now this guy's probably got the best potential out of all of those. Take a chance on that guy. And sure, why not? We scouted him. So yes, this guy obviously has potential. This guy has potential, but it's going to take forever to get there, which is okay. You are going to be organizational depth anyway. Would have liked you to do something. Same with this guy, organizational depth. You have more potential than I thought. Organizational depth. And you're just going to get worse. You're not even worth it because we're not even going to sign you. Sorry, buddy. He's only going to regress. The best he'll ever be as a major league player is before he even throws a pitch. So, yeah. We're rattling off a bunch of wins here, though. We're trying to be respectable. We're over 500 now. Come on, we're going to shock the world. Oh, for a few days, that's fair enough. Day or two, keep him active. The Giants want to make an offer. They want, one of our better bullpen arms. They're offering, though, 3 players. A relief pitcher, who is not that good. A closer, who is okay and has growing potential, but he's 28. He's 28 too, but he's better. And a right fielder. No, sorry. I gotta check our lineup to make sure that it did that correctly. It didn't. Because Watson needs to be the shortstop, not he's not we need that defense out there. It's a good thing I checked. Out over here. We're 6.5 games out of first to get the Angels here. As the All-Star break approaches. No, he's done for the year. Akil Baddoo is done for the year. There's no reason. Okay, the Yankees want to trade. They're offering me 1 player, and they want 2 players. They're offering me Trey Sweeney, who I don't particularly need. So no. Hey, the AL finally won an All-Star game. How about that? How many of our guys made the All-Star team? Probably just... we're doing okay, so maybe more than 1. Portillo, ooh, he is having a great season. He's not improving at all, but he's having a great season. Davers made it. He's doing pretty good. Vinny Pasquantino made it. It's nice to see. Like I said, the game did him dirty, though. He should have more potential. So we've got 2. Yeah, we got 2 All-Stars. Oh, prospect-wise, how are we doing? We've got the number 4 prospect with Sean Valdez, who we just traded for. God, this guy's going to be a terror. And after that, okay, then we got 3 guys right in a row down here. We've got Matthews, Torres, Frank Casey. He's getting better. Estella. Varella's getting better. Simon Johnson. Okay, let's take a look at just the overall stats here. Okay, starting pitching. Not the best. Tabor out of the bullpen isn't doing super great. Max Mayer's not having the best season so far. Obviously Lopez isn't, which is disappointing because he was supposed to be one of our better pitchers. But Santiago's doing well. Rocky Brooks is he's doing he's doing okay. Out of the bullpen, these guys are all doing very well. They haven't pitched a ton of innings, but yeah, okay. Our bullpen's doing okay, except for, of course, Tabor. He's probably pitching way too many innings. Catching wise, these guys seem to be doing pretty good. Yeah, OPS. Soderstrom's been doing awesome since we brought him up. We can't get him out of the lineup. Look at those numbers. 963 OPS, my lord. And yeah, Alvarez has finally found his bat. Davers, we saw what he was doing. He's killing it. We've got Max Muncy. And when he's playing well. Third base, yeah, they're both. I was expecting more from Riley, but he's still doing okay. Short, Watson and Poisson, they're both doing very well. Badu, that's disappointing. Armento's filled in nicely, though, looks like. Pache is not a hitter. He's there for his defense, so I'm not surprised he's not doing well. Dennis Cannon. Nothing special, unfortunately. I was hoping he'd be doing better. Heimer Candelario. The Nationals got him. Why would they trade players for him? Are the Nationals in the running? I guess that's the only thing that would make sense to me. Well, now we gotta bring up an outfielder. Means you get some more playing time here. The Mets, they also want Portillo. They're offering me 2 players, a catcher and a center fielder. Why would I want this guy? And I have no desire for him either. So no, sorry. Keep him active. We're going to place him on the bench because... I was going to place him on the bench because I don't trust the thing to do it correctly. Okay. There. These games against the Angels are important. Well, we split them. They also want Portillo. Everybody wants him. They're offering me another closer and a right fielder. You're offering me Romano, who is older and falling apart. I do not want him. And you're offering me this guy, who's not that good. Okay, 3 games against the Angels is important. Loss. Great, thanks, guys. Now we're just losing a bunch. Hey, go Steeler. Hope you're having a good day. My team should be doing a lot better here. Okay, September call... Wait. Yeah, September call-ups. God, look at that. We're 11 games out. And we're supposedly the second best team in baseball. Yeah, no kidding. It's been a while, but man. Oh, good to hear. Thank you very much. Always appreciate it. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, good for you, man. Congratulations. I hope you have a good, I hope you have a good party. I haven't played in a while. I got, I was playing it so nonstop that I needed quite the break from it. Um, I will jump back in at some point. I'm just not sure when. But yeah, it was one of those things where I think I played that for a couple of months, like 2 months nonstop. Oh man, I don't think I quite broke 60. Maybe I did. I think I'm somewhere between 55 and 60. I never did get a legend. I haven't gotten a legendary weapon yet, or legendary anything yet. I guess that's something that I would need to work on. We gotta bring somebody else up. I gotta add somebody to the 40 man now. Oh, it already did. Did it already fix it? Oh, I did. It put him in. That guy put him in. Okay. Don't think we're gonna make the playoffs. Oops. What happened here? The lineups really got all screwed up here. Okay. We're not gonna do it here, are we? Yeah, it was an improvement over last season. We have actually broke 500, but still a success, I think. Yeah, see, I don't really see. I'm terrible at like playing baseball, the game itself. I like to use it as a sim, as a general manager sim, as you can see. Um, like I cannot play the game very well at all, and I'm not patient enough to like. I feel like they would take forever to get through a season. No, unfortunately, this is just something that I do. I like to just kind of team build essentially. So I get where like people where like I get that there's probably nobody who'd ever actually want to watch me do it, but let's see how are we doing for prospect watch. We got one guy, then we got four in a row. Oh, his potential went down. That's not what I like to see. At least everybody else is doing okay. Ooh, he finally jumped up even more. Our first base project. Okay, league leaders. We got some sort of league leader. Brian is Brian Acevedo led the league in strikeouts, and Dennis Cannon led the league in stolen bases. I'll take that. Awards. It says we won some awards. Soderstrom was Rookie of the Year. Nice. Okay. Did we come close with anybody else here? Cy Young? No, obviously not. Oh, we had the second Rookie of the Year, too. Or he was awful. Max Meyer was not very good. At least he's getting better. Anybody else come close to an award? Muncy was close to a Gold Glove. Ironman was close to Silver Slugger. He hit 31. How did he hit 31 home runs? That's actually That's actually kind of impressive. I would never have expected him to get that many. I wouldn't have expected him to even come close. Muncy was close for Silver Slugger there. Riley did not have that great of a season, but he was still in the running. Okay, so we did okay. Okay, let's take our look at how we did overall. Starting pitching. Well, we're not going to have all of our... It's going to be screwed up here, but yeah. Pitching never... We did okay pitching-wise. Catching-wise, both these guys did very well offensively. 22 home runs for Alvarez over the full season. And Soderstrom, obviously, even though he's playing outfield most of the year. But yeah, he clearly won Rookie of the Year. OPS, they're both 830 and 862. Jesus Christ. And Devers only hit 27 home runs. Most of his production came in the first half of the season because he had most of those numbers before the All-Star break. Max Muncy, we saw. Both of these two are doing well. Watson and Pison. Well, Pison was only hitting really against lefties, which was fine because he hits lefties pretty well. Khalil Watson's getting even better. He's losing a little bit against lefties, though, but that's okay. That's Poisson complements that. Badu, that was the biggest disappointment that he got hurt so early. Armenteros filled in pretty admirably, didn't do anything super great. Pache cannot hit a baseball at all, but he can play defense. Cannon, I wish he would do better. Okay. Just give me the postseason. Just get rid of it. The Cubs have defeated the Angels. That's the Cubs' second World Series in a row. And none of our players retired. You know, I see Joey Votto. Did he make the Hall of Fame? He did. Good for Joey Votto. Only Hall of Fame inductee that year, though. Okay, so here's what we're going to have to deal with next time. In theory, we have a good team. In theory. We only have one exclusive free agent to deal with, and we're probably just going to let him go. Because we actually have just as good, if not better, bullpen arms right now. And more coming. We don't have to sign any staff members. We're good here for the next 2 years. And we actually have, oh God, we actually have talent. In the first year, we had 3 players. I'm sorry, in the first year, we had 4 players that were over an 80, that were an 80 overall or better. And then we traded most of them because we didn't have anything else. And it's like now we got players. It took 6 years to get here, though. Or wait, it took 5 years to get here. This will be year 6 coming up. So a 5-year rebuild. Year 6. With Akil Baddoo coming back. Year 6. This is the year. But we're going to save that for next time. So next time on MLB The Show. The 2027 offseason and the 2028 season. So, go Steeler. Congratulations again. Hope you have a great party and everything turns out great. And, as usual, this is John Crate signing out.